Hi friends, I am Tyagaraja. Once again, welcome to Tally Spotlight Knowledge Sharing session. In this session, we are going to see Tally latest version Tally Prime. Before going to the session, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe our channel and click on notification bell to get more future update and instant update. Let's start the session. Tally Prime, we are going to see introduction. Next, we are going to see how to upgrade Tally Prime version if you are already using Tally ERP9 version. And next we are going to see how to install the Tally Prime application. Finally, we are going to see Tally Prime product review. And end of the session, we are going to cover some key points to remember. Let's see the introduction part. The first one, we are going to see product development and testing. Any new software if you want to launch, it will take a time for development and internal testing. They have to develop the software, then they have to do internal testing. Once okay with that testing, then they will share with that some customer. Once customer get experienced in that, they will give some feedback. Then they will come up with the actual version. They will share it to other customer. From 2009 till date, we are using Tally ERP9. Now the Tally has come up with that one more new version in the name of Tally Prime. Tally Solutions shared some testing application in the name of Alpha Edition to the Tally partner. Now they shared Beta Edition for few customer. 9th of November 2020, they are going to launch actual version which is going to available for all Tally customer. Before going to upgrade new version, we should know prerequisites for update new version or latest version. It may be migration of data to new version or customization migration or data migration. First we need to do trial run duplicating the real-time transaction in the new version. Then we can go for the migration of data in new version. Existing Tally ERP9 customer only, you need to go for this process. If you are new customer, you can easily adopt this very much simplified in the Tally Prime application. Next we will see how to upgrade new version. If you want to upgrade a latest version, you need to pay for upgradation charges. If your Tally software subscription is valid, then you can easily upgrade. If you are using older version other than the Tally ERP9, then you need to pay for upgradation charges for upgrade lower version to latest version. We can run Tally Prime on only Windows 7 and above version with 64 bits operating system. Next, we should aware of updated features and function in Tally Prime application, because the previous Tally 9, what are the features and function we are used, same we can't able to use it because some of the structure is actually changed. So we should trial run by posting real-time transaction in Tally Prime application to get familiarized in the Tally Prime application. In case if you are using any customization file based on your requirement, you customize them a report part or transaction part, first you need to check in trial edition. If it's working fine, okay, you can move on to Tally Prime. If it is not working, then you need to coordinate with the Tally service provider. So you need to migrate that customization file into Tally Prime application. Next we are going to installation process. If you want to install, first you need to download the installation file from the Tally Solutions site. Once get into the Tally Solutions site, you can able to see the download option. Once click on download, that latest version will be there, Tally Prime release 1.0, which is going to available from 9th November 2020 onwards. Next, you need to run the Tally application in administration rights. The installation procedure is very easy. You can easily install the Tally application. While installing it, you need to give permission for Windows Firewall. Next, you need to define the drive and folder, which drive you are going to install the Tally application, which folder you are going to save that application. Don't overwrite that Tally application in an existing Tally ERP9 folder. So you need to install in a different folder in the name of Tally Prime or whichever the name you want to define, and define the data path where exactly the data you want to save it. Our existing data folder path only you can map it in this data location. Let's see the complete procedure in Tally application itself practically. Open that installer folder where you downloaded and saved it. Once double click on that installation file, it will show that existing Tally application folder, but we want to install the new installation file. Click on new installer. By default that file will be stored in C drive program file. We don't want to install the application in the C drive. Click on configure. Click on that path. You can select now the whichever the drive you want to install it. If I click on that particular drive, means I am going to click on this PC. I am going to select it E drive. In the E drive only I am going to save the file. The E drive I will create a new folder. Right click on that E drive, click on new folder. There I am going to type the name as a Tally Prime. Now click on OK and proceed. The application path is changed E drive Tally Prime folder. Once click on that install file Tally Prime 1.0 release, we are going to install it in E drive Tally Prime folder. Once the installation application process is over, next we can use the Tally Prime application. Let's see other option in installation process. Once again I am going to run that installation application. It will show you the list of application running. We are already installed Tally Prime 1.0 release in the E drive Tally Prime folder. Now I am going to run the application in the same existing folder itself. Tally Prime 1.0 installed in E drive Tally Prime. We are going to click on configure. So Tally application is already running in Tally Gateway Server its display. I am going to close this. There is a show advanced option also there. It will show you the Tally server port number. Click on close. Here we are going to click on more option. Here you can able to see there is alter, repair, reinstall and uninstall. If you want to modify that existing Tally Prime folder installation file, you can modify it, or if you use any issue in that, we can go for a repair option. Currently we are going to reinstall the application, means click on reinstall. Once click on the reinstall option, it will ask you. So if you want to reinstall, click on reinstall option, you can continue it. Or if you want to uninstall application, the last you can select uninstall option. Once installation is over, click on start Tally Prime application. Application will be load. Tally Prime logo, it shows loading status. If you want to continue with the education mode, click on T option, or if you want to configure in the existing license, you can use license from local area network. By pressing U, you can able to operate it. In case if you want to reactivate license, you can shortcut key R in keyboard. Or first time if you want to activate the license, you need to use A button in the keyboard. If you are using Tally ERP9 application, the license version, first you need to surrender the license in older version, means Tally ERP9. Next you need to reactivate the license in Tally Prime application. Surrender and reactivate license in Tally Prime application. We will make another video, the detailed session, once officially launched Tally Prime application. Now let's see in education mode itself all the product features review. Now the time to review Tally Prime application. We are reviewing in education mode. Once open the Tally application in education mode, left hand side top of the corner you can see the Tally Prime, the education mode itself. Otherwise if you're using license version, by default it show you Tally Prime Silver or Tally Prime Gold once license is reactivated in Tally Prime application. In Tally ERP9, it was reflect in the company info screen or get up Tally screen, the bottom of that information panel. You can able to see the Tally license status, whether you are using license or which license you are using, what is the release you are using. In Tally Prime, you will get more option in the top menu right hand side of the corner. You can use the shortcut key F1 or click on help option. It will list the list of option. Here the first option is a Tally help. If you want to get any information, you can click on Tally help option. Next, what is new, the latest updation will be there in that what is new. If you want to upgrade, there's upgrade option. If you want to go for any Tally add-ons, click on Tally shop. The next thing is a troubleshoot. The right hand side you can see there is a right arrow mark is there. Once click on that, it will list out that option. So event log, reinstall or repair that application, or if you want to repair or migrate the data, all the information there in the troubleshooting means you can able to rectify that data issue in the same screen in the Tally itself. Next, click on setting. There we can able to see there is a first option license. The right hand side there is an arrow mark. If you click on arrow mark, there is a manage license and manage account option is there. Similarly for language, you can select keyboard language and country, startup, and connectivity. Next, customization management. The TDL and add-on, if you want to configure, you can click on TDL and add-on. The next option is about. This is very much important, where you can able to see that your license status, which version you are using, which release you are using. And once click on about option, you can able to see that all the information related to the particular Tally Prime product you can able to see. Now let's see the product information. I'm using Tally Prime Beta Edition, so it is showing that which version you are using. Beta Edition, latest one only, which drive it's installed, and license information. The currently we are using education mode, we are not activated. We are using one customization file, that's why the TDL and add-on is there. The data information, which drive data is there. I already mapped that whole data backup path, so it's displaying old data path. You can able to define your own path by clicking browse option, or you can able to specify that data location. Next, it will show you connectivity and gateway server and ODBC port number. Next, it will display the complete information of your computer. So computer name, operating system, antivirus and firewall, hard disk and memory size, processor, screen resolution, printer drive status, and network card or adapter. This all the information is very much useful for manage our Tally Prime product and manage our disk space and data management purpose. We are already defined earlier version Tally data path, hence it's display the list of company and the company folder number. Beside that you can see that migration required. We can't able to straight away use this Tally ERP9 data in Tally Prime. We have to migrate it, then we can able to use it. So before migration, you need to take the backups mandatory. Once migrated Tally ERP9 data in Tally Prime, you can't able to go back and use the same Tally Prime data in Tally ERP9. It won't work or support in lower version. In this screen, I'm going to select particular one company, Tally Spotlight 19 and 20. It is asking to take the backup before migrating the data. You can click on configure, you can take the backup in another some other drive. So we are already defined that data backup path, so it is asking to select that backup in the same drive. If you want to specify the path, you can define the drive, which drive you want to take the backup, and define the path or which folder you want to take the backup. In this list of folder, I've selected one folder, E drive BKP backup, and we are going to use this backup folder. Click on migrate or shortcut key or letter in keyboard. Now migration started. Once it completed, the data you can able to use in Tally Prime application. Now the company is loaded in Tally Prime application. In the top menu, you can able to see under manage, click on company. The list of option is there. If you want to create a new company, or if you want to modify the existing company, or if you want to change the company or select company, or if you want to set the company, you can use this single screen itself. The top menu is the standard menu. Everywhere you can able to access across the TaliFrame application. Company related configuration and online action, you can see this screen. Similarly, for data management, there's a data backup, restore, split company. The right arrow mark is there. If you want to verify before split data option is there. You can able to configure the data path in this screen itself. Next, Alt Z or exchange option, where you can able to do the synchronization configuration and synchronization setting in this screen. Go to option is a very user friendly option. It will be useful for even beginner. They can able to operate the transactions very easily. For example, if you want to create a transaction, if you click on create voucher, directly get into the transaction without knowing any navigation. Similarly, you can create a master, you can modify the masters. It may be accounting master or inventory masters. Here we are enabled only accounting features, so the accounting master is listing here. You can create a group, ledger, cost center, currency. If you click on show more option, it will show you the statutory details also. In case if you want to show inactive details, there you can able to see inventory master, payroll master and statutory master. If you click on inventory master, on the fly we can enable the inventory features. If you click on yes, now we can able to create a stock item. Click on escape. Similarly, other inactive master, if you want to enable, just click on that particular head. It will allow to enable this option, that particular screen itself. Now if you want to hide that inactive master, you can click on hide option at the top of the screen. It will hide inactive masters. And similarly, show less option. It will show you only basic heads which is relevant for that master creation, that only there. Let us check by creating new company. In the go to itself, we are going to create a company. Here you can able to create the company, or if you want to change that company data path, you can specify it, or you can select that path. If you click on specify, it will show you that entire drive, which are the drive available in your system. You can select that folder, which folder you want to save the data path, or you can select that particular folder. You can map it here while creating the company itself. While creating the company, it's only the basic information is there. In case if you want to use Tally, Vault or security control features, that time you need to go for F12 configuration in company creation screen itself. Similarly, if you want to create a group company, right hand side button bar, group company option is there. By clicking on that group company option, you can able to create that group company. Shortcut key for group company, Alt R. Once company created successfully, immediately next screen you need to enable those features based on your nature of business. By default it shows you minimum features. If you want to see more, click on show more features. Once enable that option, you can see other features also. In case if you want to see show all features, click on that option, show all features. Next you can able to see all the features in the same F11 screen. In the single screen you can able to see accounting features, inventory features and statutory and online access, payroll, other options. Every screen there is a standard button is in the right hand side button bar. You can see there is a control I more details. There is nothing but statutory and other details is there. You can able to use it. Once enable the GST detail, immediately to very next screen you can able to see GST registration information and to update it. But the same option in Tally opinion, there's a two option we need to enable. First you need to enable GST. Next you need to click on set or alter GST details. Then only this screen will come. Once save the F11 features, click on escape, come to main screen, gateway of Tally screen. We are in go to option, click on escape. Now you can see the company is loaded. The new company which is we have created, there is no transaction in that particular company. In the top menu, import, export, mail, print. This option is there. You can able to access across the Tally Frame application, whichever the report or whichever the screen you are in. That screen itself you can able to do that export option. That screen related information, it will be exported or mailed, or you can able to take a print. Rest of the features and function we will cover it in upcoming session. Let's see key points to remember for upgrade Tally Frame version. Tally Frame new version, if you want to upgrade, first you need to check Tally software subscription validity is there or not. If it is there only, you are eligible to upgrade latest version. Before upgrading latest version, you need to take the backup. If you are using customized file, you need to cross check in Tally Frame whether it's a features supporting in Tally Frame or not. Otherwise, you need to migrate that Tally customization file. If you are already Tally ERP9 customer, those cases you need to surrender the license in Tally ERP9. Then you need to reactivate the license in Tally Frame application. If you are new user, you can straight away activate the license and you can create a company, you can use this features. Existing customer, it may take time. In Tally Frame, there is a major changes in shortcut keys, and we need to search the information, so where exactly located the relevant fields, the table wise information is given under one head. I hope we have shared some valuable information in this knowledge sharing session. You may like this video and share with your friends. Please subscribe our channel and click on notification bell to get more and future updates. Thank you for watching Tally Spotlight knowledge sharing session. Stay tuned, every day something new to learn.